The film begins, and we are shown Jongwoo, who is a psychiatrist and is making a documentary on the medical health of one of her patients, who is also her sister. She tells us that a few years ago, Yongsu's mother died and he took a lot of stress due to this. He also had the stress of studying. Due to this, his mental condition deteriorated. An MRI is done to find out what was his illness. He lies down on the bed. Jongwoo and all the doctors start observing him from outside. But suddenly the lights of the room go off and Yongsu disappears from there. Seeing this, all the doctors get scared and 2 doctors go into the room to check on him. Then some invisible power picks up all the doctors and throws them against the wall. And the next moment, we see Yongsu standing in a terrifying form. Now the scene cuts to a team of demon hunters which has 3 people. First comes their leader, Babu, his manager Kim, and a girl who has the power to drive away demons. They have a client whose daughter had disappeared a few days ago, and that girl was not the kind of person who would leave her home. Many detectives along with the police tried to find that girl, but whoever goes out to find her gets killed in a strange accident. Now Babu agrees to take this case, and the banda who brought this case to him tells Babu to do everything very carefully because many people are getting killed in this case. This time, a news was also running on TV, in which it was being told that people are being murdered in a very strange way in Korea. The killer is not known. Where people are killed, strange ghostly things are seen there, and some people are also seen doing strange things. Even a man was noticed in Civic TV, who killed innocent people and then was seen in Civic TV. At this time his eyes were black like a demon. And even the entire police team could not find him despite their investigation. The police also got worried by these things and called the father here, and told that they have never seen such a crime before today, for which no clue could be found. Father told that your statement is absolutely correct. All those who are committing these murders are part of a demonic cult. The people of this cult call the demon to increase their power. They sacrifice innocent people to him, in return for which they take power or wealth from him. Now the scene cuts and we are shown Babu, who has come out to investigate that case. That is, he has come out to find that girl. He goes inside a strange building where many youngsters were in a strange condition. Babu gives some money to a girl here, and from her he finds out about the cult group where some people sit and do strange rituals. This hall was inside this building. Guards were also standing outside it. Babu goes inside killing these security guards, and we are shown that a demonic ritual was going on here. And the girl whom these people had come to find was made to lie on a statue of a very big demonic hand through which these people were calling the demon. In this entire cult group, there was only one man who was shown in news. Here Babu started fighting with the members of this cult, whereas Sharon, the girl in Babu's group who has the power to drive away demons, starts her exorcism on this girl. That is, she starts the process of removing the demon. When Sharon reads something while keeping her hand on the girl's head, suddenly, her eyes also turn white. Now the demon that was inside that girl also started feeling pain. The eyes of this innocent girl had turned completely black, and Babu's manager was recording all this. During all this, he notices that all the cult members here had the same kind of tattoo behind their ears or behind their neck. And he records this tattoo too, because this tattoo may have a deep connection with this whole case. Here it is shown that due to Sharon's exorcism, the girl finally faints. And after some time, when she regains consciousness, Sharon gives them the good news that the demon has completely disappeared from inside her, because the demon had not yet completely taken over her, and now the girl was free from the demon's powers. This means that the mission was completed. Now the next morning we come to know that Babu wanted to open an orphanage with the money he got from this case where orphan children would stay. He cared so much for those children because he too had lost his mother and father, and he too had been living in an orphanage. Now the scene cuts to psychiatrist Jongwoo, who shows her sister's condition to the lead doctor and tells him that her problem is now much more than a mental problem. She thinks her sister's case is that of exorcism, but exorcism was not allowed in this hospital. So Dr. Father tells her about Babu, whose team works as demon hunters and can help her. It is shown here that Babu had his manager and Sharon with him at this time. They were talking about the tattoos on the bodies of those cult members. Babu's Manager had also received news that the number of people with such tattoos is increasing these days. And Sharon tells him that people with these tattoos are not completely human. What she meant to say was that they are part of the demon cult. Babu was not yet worried about these things when Dr. Jongwoo arrives here. She wanted help from Babu, but when Babu comes to know that she has been sent here by Dr. Father, he refuses to help her. Jongwoo becomes a little sad and while leaving tells Babu that I will just tell you that there is footage of my sister in the spin drive. You should see it. Jongwoo now returns to the hospital where she sees that her sister was not in the room. Jongwoo runs to her sister's room and suddenly her sister stands behind her and Jongwoo also gets scared of her. Now Jongwoo turns and looks at the bed and her sister is lying comfortably on the bed in such a way as if she has not even moved. From there, after all these situations, Jongwoo once again goes to Father Doctor and tells him that her sister's condition is getting worse and the demon hunters have also refused to help her. Here we come to know from the flashback that Babu had saved the lives of both his manager and Sharon from Lucifer demon, after which these people started working together and helping people. Here, without informing Bao, both Sharon and the manager started watching video clips of Welker Yongsu and were really scared after seeing them. Her actions were very strange. She was crawling in the house. Sometimes she was walking backwards and sometimes she was coming close to her sister in a possum state. It was clear that she was possum. She was possessed by this power. Now these people were watching this footage when Babu also came there and Babu saw how the girl was harming herself under someone's influence. She had even cut her cheek. These people watched the next footage and it is revealed that when Yongsu was taken to the hospital, no kind of treatment made any difference to him. They now watch footage of Yongsu's house and see that all the people who had been visiting Yongsu's house for the past several months had the same cult tattoo on their guts. They realize that the cult is behind whatever is happening to Yongsu. While talking about this cult, she remembers her old friend, who used to live with her in orphanage like brothers. He also had the power to drive away demons and some other powers, which scared the children of orphanage a lot. Due to this, that girl was expelled from orphanage. After coming out of orphanage, when he faced difficulties in life, the goodness inside him started to fade away. To make life easier, he misused his powers and called Damon. In return for giving him the soul, the boy asked for a lot of wealth and money and Damon agreed. He got all the children and sister-in-law of orphanage killed by Damon. Babu was also there at that time, who miraculously survived, but he could not save anyone else among them. Babu was still angry with his orphan's father and he himself was in this cult for years because he could not save the orphan's children and now he wants to take revenge from that demon Lucifer. He thought that he can ask the cult about this demon, so now he is ready to take Yongsu's case as well. Well, now Babu and his team go to Jongwoo and show him a clip of his own CCTV footage, in which it was clearly visible that there is an demon behind Yongsu, who has taken deep roots inside him. Here they also show Jongwoo that she has been connected to the people of the demon cult for the past several months without even knowing it. Even inside the hospital, people from the cult had visited Yongsu several times. Sharon tells that these people of the cult consider Jinai cult as their guards. They kill people who come in their way. And Sharon tells them another horrifying fact that these members of the cult are not humans. It would be better to call them a mix of humans and demons. Their job is to find victims for their cult, to find those innocent souls which they can give to the demons and then create a demonic, evil world with their power. After telling all these things, they wanted to start their exorcism. Chanwi takes them to Yongsu's room, where Sharon looks at him strangely and starts exorcism by holding his head. But the demonic forces here were so strong that they lifted Yongsu up and his pad also went away, which Babu caught. Although Yongsu was far away from Sharon's hands, Sharon still kept on chanting her incantations, due to which Demon finally throws her down and Babu picks her up again and lays her on the bat. Sharon again puts her hand on his head and starts chanting her incantations. This time, Demon gets very hurt by her incantations and he attacks Sharon. Sharon's eyes turn white all of a sudden and she gets up and FLIs and hits the wall far away. Not just Sharon. In the next jolt, this demon picked up all the other people and threw them away. When these people stand up, they see that Yongsu was not there. Huren wants to check the CCTV camera and they find out that Yongsu had left the room, and as soon as she left, she freed all the patients present in this asylum so that they can stop the team of demon hunters from going out. Here when Jongwoo tries to save her sister, she sees that Yongsu was standing right in the middle of the road, and as soon as she goes near her, she faints and falls in his hands. Babu and his team also come running here, and Sharon tells that she could not know the name of the demon that has possessed Yongsu, and it is not possible to do exorcism without knowing the name. The demon had planted its roots inside Yongsu, and it was necessary to do exorcism again. To know the name of this demon, Sharon tells them that we have to go to the same house from where all this started. After a while, these people take them to Jongwoo's house. As soon as they reach there, they turn on all the security cameras and close all the windows, doors and ventilators of the house, or say seal them. Yongsu is tied to a chair and 2 circles of salt are drawn around him. Sharon tells that this process of exorcism will happen in 6 stages. During all this, Jongwoo has to keep an eye on Yongsu's condition to see if his human body is going to die or if he is suffering a lot of pain. And during these 6 stages, Sharon has to know the name of the demon who will complete this exorcism. Sharon starts her first step, and here while reciting some spells, she brings an iron object in front of him, which started bending as soon as Yongsu came, and this proved that the demon is very strong. Sharon said that the presence of so much power here is an indication that many members of that cult must be hiding somewhere here. Hearing this, Babu goes around the house and starts killing all the cult members one by one. While Babu was killing the cult members, Sharon had started her ritual again inside. The ritual was now making the ground shake. Demon could not tolerate Sharon doing all this. To divert her attention, he even burns Sharon's hand with his power. Demon wanted to come close to Sharon to kill her, but he was unable to get out of the circle of salt that was made here. When she stands up from the demon, Yongsu, Sharon makes her sit back by reciting a mantra. Now this demon takes possession of Sharon's sister to distract her from Yongsu. Seeing her bad condition, Sharon first starts taking care of her health, and then she finds out through her power that this house is already cursed. This house does not have only this demon who is inside Yongsu at this time. There are many things in the past too which were keeping negative energies in this house. Sharon finds a wall on which strange things were written. Before she reads it, Babu stops her from reading it because by doing so she could also come under the control of the demon. All these people were now standing near Yongsu, and here the devil reveals his truth to Babu. He reveals his name and says that I am the same Lucifer demon who killed all the children of your orphanage. I know you hate me, but I want to give you an offer here. If you accept my offer, join me, start obeying me, then I will make you immortal, after which you will never die. While Babu was listening to all this, we are shown that in reality, at that time, he was strangling Sharon after coming under the demon's possession. Now the demon starts freezing everything here with his power. The cold increases and the condition of these people starts deteriorating. Sharon's health also deteriorates due to this disease, and in the next second, we see Sharon in the demon's world. He had taken Sharon to his world to talk to him. He tells Sharon that Yongsu is very comfortable in his world, so he had brought her here. After a while, Sharon comes out of this world and in the real world asks Yongsu about Damon's name again, because the name that Damon had told Babu earlier was just to trick her. It was not his real name. After this, Damon plays another trick. He calls Jongwoo very emotionally in Yongsu's voice. Then she also crosses the circle of salt around him and goes to her sister. This way the effect of the circle is broken and Damon quickly blows away the salt with his knife and becomes free. Now that he was free, the first thing he does is pick up the people here and throw them away and leaves with Yongsu. Strange things start happening here. Like some strange power lifts Bao's manager into the sky. Things start happening to these people, and then Bao understands that apart from that demon, many strange things are going on in this house. On Hearing Babu's words, Jongwoo remembers that he had bought this house from Chan. He had said that there are some big things in the basement of this house. Jongwoo also remembers that those people also had the same cult marks on their necks. Soon as she tells this to Babu, Babu goes to the Furen basement. On the other hand, everyone else was now looking at Yongsu, who was seen lying in the drawing room. Her eyes were turning terribly black and her face was completely red. She was looking horrible and was not coming down even on their request. Finally, we are shown that in the basement where Babu went, there were many members of the cult who were performing rituals. That is why the demon had so much power inside this house, because he was being worshipped here. Rituals were being performed for him. Now, without wasting any time, Babu starts fighting with these cult members one by one, and finally the person who was leading them, that is, the one who was performing this ritual, also stands up. He holds Babu's mouth and reads something, due to which Babu also starts getting possessed. The demon's power starts taking over him too, but Babu remembers God and regains consciousness and attacks him. But later he remembers God and regains consciousness and attacks him and finally kills them all. On the other hand, Sharon again goes to Damon's world to find out his name, and finally by engaging him in conversation, she finds out Damon's name from Damon's face. Immediately after that, Sharon comes back to the real world and again starts exorcising Yongsu, who is lying on the floor, while pointing her hand towards him. This time, when she was doing exorcising while taking Damon's name, Damon gets caught in it and her pain also increases a lot, due to which he also breaks the windows here and Yongsu screams loudly. His voice was so loud that all the things on the wall fall down and a portal to Damon's world also opens here. In which he started pulling Yongsu. Shireen held Yongsu's head and Babu tied a rope around it to save him. Shireen was still reciting her mantras and the devil was now troubling her too. Both Shireen and Babu's eyes had turned black. The devil once again tells them that if you want to save your life, then do as I say. Accept me. But Shireen breaks his magic at that very moment and pulls Yongsu out of the portal of his own world. Without wasting time, Babu punches the portal and closes it, after which both of them become normal, and there is peace for a few moments. Finally, Yongsu's life was also freed from that devil. It turns out that this was the same demon or Satan who had killed the children in Babu's orphanage and had fooled everyone by telling them his name was Lucifer. As soon as Yongsu recovered, Babu's revenge was also completed, after which, finally in the next scene we see that some time has passed. Babu has opened his orphanage. After opening it, he goes to a meeting where the members of the same gang were still preparing to call the devil again. Many of their groups had already been killed by Babu and his three. The leader of all these was Oth Pishab, who is not shown, but the movie ends here.